Let's check out the main selling points first. You can use up to 9 headsets within one group, hub-free. It has a dual antenna setup for up to 500 meters of range. A 3.5mm input enables cascading team communication in between groups from one master headset and of course monitoring from a device. It features ENC of course, electronic noise cancellation, with a light and a strong mode. You're getting clear intercom audio up to 130 decibels. It does feature AEC, acoustic echo cancellation, so you're not constantly getting feedback from your own voice. WiTalk 9 units feature a strong frame. They are IPX5 water resistant. Use aviation grade ear cushions that are sweat resistant, noise isolating and replaceable. Or at least that's what Saramonic say. So let's check this out in detail. First things first, what do you get? Okay, well, first of all, nice case, nice handle. I always appreciate a good transport option. It's not a hard case, but it'll do, especially for transport. I wouldn't load this into the back of the van or be very careful where I load this because, as I said, this is not a hard shell case, but it's a decent way to transport all the units safely if you pay a little attention. So, first things first, transportation, very good. Let's check out what we get when we open this thing. Now, I should say there's different versions of the WiTalk system, from one master and one slave headset all the way up to one master and 8 slaves, I believe. So this is a 3-piece set, 1 master, 2 slave headsets. Let's get into this. First of all, the headsets. Master, slave 1 and slave 2. Then there's the charger. Now this is the way I pack this. Usually this one is in here too, but there's one thing that I immediately noticed. There are no dividers in here. I don't know whether that's standard, because it would make sense to put dividers in here. There weren't any with what I got. Anyway, dividers would have been nice. Good. Charger, excellent. More on that in a moment. Then what else do we have? Of course, manual. We got a warranty card. We got some stickers. Always useful, not always necessary. Some spare foam ear cushions. A quality certificate. A 3.5mm male-to-male TRRS 4-pole audio cable. A 3.5mm female to USB-A adapter cable. And a USB-A to USB-C adapter. I think that's it. Alright, not bad actually. Let's get this sorted a little. First of all, foam ear cushions. Yeah, if you don't like the bulky leather ones that are of course replaceable, you can have these foam ones. These are over ear and these are, these are on ear, excuse me, and these are over ear, roughly speaking. If you have super large ears, you won't fit inside of here. And this might actually be less comfortable than these on-ear ones. They feel very comfortable, and this is truly a selling point. I've used other systems with only on-ear cushions or over-ear cushions that were too small, so my ear didn't fit, which made wearing them uncomfortable, or didn't have very good padding. So this has both. Let's take a look at the cables and the adapter. Now this is awesome if you want to monitor from a device, like, I don't know, a production monitor that also has audio. You can just hook up the master or the slave headsets to your device via this 3.5mm cable, if the device has a 3.5mm cable. So you can monitor audio. You can also, since it's a TRRS 4-pole connection, hook this up to a phone or a tablet. Probably for a monitoring device, an actual monitoring device, you would need a TRS to TRS, so a 4-pole to 3-pole adapter cable. Via this, which is essentially a, let me connect this, which is now essentially a way to hook up the headset to a PC, either, or a computer, I should say, either via USB-A or USB-C. Now this can be used as a regular headset for, well, any kind of online communication, Zoom meetings, Google Meets, and what have you. So these units really are multi-purpose, which is awesome. Later on, I'm going to show you how to connect them via Bluetooth, so you can also use them as a Bluetooth headset. Let's take a look at the charger, important piece of equipment. Now you can, via a USB-C connection, charge the headsets via USB. So charge the batteries inside the headset via USB. Works for all master and all slave headsets. But of course, a dedicated charger is super useful because you can run the headsets and simultaneously charge a second batch. Because you're getting double the amount of batteries, double referring to the number of headsets. So 3-piece version, 3 headsets, you're getting 6 batteries, 5, 10, and so on. So you have redundancy, which has to be highlighted because people forget to charge batteries. People lose batteries. That people is me. So redundancy when it comes to power is crucial, and they give you that. You're getting one dedicated charger with a nice screw nut, I can never get over that word, screw nut connection for the power cable. Alright, first major test. How easy is it to put on? I want the master. There's the master. Okay. This also fits large heads, even larger than mine, which is of importance obviously, because you want to be able to wear this comfortably. So I have a more medium to large size head. I'm not super tall, but my head is kind of big. Its circumference, its dimensions, it's a noggin. Okay, but I can wear this pretty comfortably. So this goes on your ear and this doesn't go on your ear, this goes above your ear. So as you can see, there's a good bit of margin here for a head even bigger than mine. So this is how it sits correctly. Above the ear, not on the ear, which I've also seen, and on the ear. Every person that wears glasses will have this problem. This is going to push like the rim or this part of the glasses into your head. There's basically nothing you can do about this except get used to it. Kudos to everybody who wears contacts. Okay, overall, these move in 2 directions to accommodate the shape of your head. This one doesn't, but the whole construction has a bit of wiggle to it. So it actually is easy to be placed on a head comfortably. So there's a cushion obviously on the side of the ear, and there's a cushion right here. These are also replaceable, by the way, but you're not getting any spares, at least not with this setup. So these are also replaceable, but you have to get them separately. All right, then obviously, let's check this out. This is how you place the mic. Shouldn't be super close to your mouth, but a couple of centimeters, 1.5 inches away from your mouth, so you're not getting the plosives. Yeah, and this is how you position it. You can also wear it the other way around because this moves in both directions. Like this, you're muted, and like this, you're live. You're also getting prompt feedback, audio feedback, depending on the position you put this. Now I do think this could move a little more smoothly. Wear and tear, or use I should say, will take care of this, and it'll run more smoothly after a couple of weeks of usage. Then this obviously can be positioned the way you need it to. Overall, good experience so far. I think I can wear this comfortably and operate it comfortably for a long time. Putting the batteries in, super simple. Let's take these three. This is my master. Has a little latch right here. Goes in like this. Close the latch. To turn the units on, right here, they have a power button. Push it for 2 seconds and start with the master headset because it kind of serves as the hub for the slave headsets. 2-second push, and it's going to turn on. Now, once the master headset is on, you can turn on the other headsets. Again, push off the power button for 2 seconds and they will auto connect. Now what I get with this master headset, not with the slave headsets, but with this master headset, and that might just be my unit, is a slight electronic hum. Very slight, very minimal, but still it's not silent. Which is something that I might not appreciate if this was the case with every master headset. I'm pretty sure it's just this one that I got. Because usually these units are completely silent, because that can get on your nerves if you're wearing this for hours on end. Setting the volume, super simple. On the side of the unit is a volume knob, easily reachable while you're wearing it, that you can turn both sides. Well positioned with good haptic feedback. Now usually auto pairing works well, even with multiple units. Should you be setting up groups A and B, for example, simultaneously, things can get scrambled up. If you need to do a hard reset and take care of setting up your groups and your devices the way you should, one after the other, this is also super simple. You push the on-off button and you push on the volume button for 8 seconds on the master headset. That's going to do a hard reset for every headset inside the chain. If, for whatever reason, you want a unit to temporarily stop pairing because you want to set up some other units and don't want this one interfering, all you have to do is give it a single push of the power button while it's on, and it's going to stop pairing. If you're happy with your master headset, but you want to forget all the paired slave headsets, maybe you want to do a new configuration of headsets, for example, turn the master headset off and then push the on button and the mute button right here simultaneously together for 3 seconds. Then the master will clear all its formerly paired headsets. Clear the information and you can start fresh. Electronic noise cancellation, ENC, has 2 modes, weak and strong. By default, it's set to weak. If you want to change these modes, weak to strong, strong to weak, all you have to do is push a little button right here on the microphone. Blue status indication LED means standard ENC, weak. If you push that button once, you're gonna get prompt feedback, strong, and this turns green. Now, as far as monitoring goes, or multi-purpose use with this cable right here that I first need to untangle. Very simple, depending on what kind of device you want to hook it up to. You choose the right adapter, either standard, just the cable, 3.5mm 4-pole TRRS, or the adapter to USB-A, or the adapter from USB-A to USB-C. So whatever you need, you're basically covered, and it's super simple. Every unit on the bottom has its connections. Right here, USB-C connection for power delivery, of course, and right here, link, where it says link. This is where you enter or plug in the cable. And then, as I said, depending on what device you want to connect this to, depending on what you intend to do with the headset, depending on what you intend to use it for, choose the right adapter and just hook it up. Now let's say after lunch you got 15 minutes of spare time. You want to listen to some music on one ear, but still kind of be around with the other ear to know whether you're needed. Okay, I kind of constructed that case, but my point being, you can use Bluetooth connection to pair this with, for example, a phone or a tablet. With the master headset or any headset being turned on, mute button for 3 seconds, voice prompt, pairing, go into your Bluetooth on your phone, for example. And there we go, WiTalk 9. Pairing success. And there we go. Now I can, let's open YouTube. Woo! Samurai slicing. Also, once you're activating the Bluetooth function, status indication on this part of the headset, right here, the over-ear part, you can see the status indication LED for the link blinking. Now, one of the coolest and most useful functions, don't overuse it, people aren't gonna like you, but one of the coolest functions is the announce function. And another system that I've used a long time ago, granted, that was much more expensive, didn't offer that function. This one does. The announce function basically mutes every remote headset and gives you sole control over the communication, with only the master headset as a source being cast and all the other headsets being muted. So if you need everybody to listen up, that's how you do it. All you have to do is, on the master headset, push and hold the volume control button. And then everybody else is muted and you get to tell them whatever you want basically, which is awesome and super useful if you don't overuse it. Then of course, I mentioned it, there is a mute button. So if you don't feel like flipping that thing up, you can push that mute button, status indication LED switches to red and the mic is muted. Push again to unmute. As far as status indication LED on the side right here goes, we got the on-off status indication LED, the link status indication LED for Bluetooth, and AB, depending on what group this master headset is controlling or what group you're cascading into. Now last but not least, you can use the Saramonic app, connect all the units that you're using, and kind of centralize communications. This is cool because you can do a couple of things with the app that you can't do when only using the headsets. Namely, you can rename or give dedicated names to each of the headsets. You can upgrade the firmware. And you can specifically talk to a single slave if you tap hold. That is something you also can't do with just the headphone units. You can pair, clear pairing, hold to announce, mute and unmute the master as well. Something that I don't really appreciate that much. You have to register an account with Saramonic to be able to use this functionality, which shouldn't be necessary technically, but they want your information. It is what it is. Just letting you know, this option exists. You do need to register an account. You're getting a couple of things you don't get with just using the headsets. Now, this is not a long-term review. The test of time will show how well the system performs over the months and years. But so far, it's easy to set up, it's easy to operate. It has a lot of additional features as far as the individual units are concerned that with other systems you simply don't get. It's comfortable to wear, you can get spare parts, and it's easy to transport and bring. So on set, if you've never used one of these systems, it's gonna make your life a whole lot easier. It's gonna make on-set communication more precise and faster. So overall, the end result is going to be a better, more efficient, more productive environment on set. And that's what we want from a system like this. So, well done, Saramonic. And if you liked the video, if you found it helpful, please make sure to leave a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Any kind of comment or feedback is welcome, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. All the tech that I've used in this video is linked in the description. As always, thank you so much for your time, thank you for watching, and hopefully see you again soon.